In the last episode of Proxy Nexus Master, we figured out an absolutely disgusting PvP cheese. It worked so well. Now we need to find better cheeses against Terran and Zerg. You can see we're halfway through Masters from Diamond 1. Let's do it. First game is against a Zerg. Alright guys, now there are two options here, right? In the last episode, we either got like the exception by getting 12 full twice. Option number 2, everyone just 12 pulls at this MMR. Now, I really want to do a Proxy Nexus, and in particular, this episode, I wanted to try doing some battery overcharge rushes. Now, if you guys are not sure why that has anything to do with a Proxy Nexus, it's because you can only use the battery overcharge spell if the battery is in range of a Nexus. So I would have to proxy a Nexus close to their base for this to be able to work. Now, against Zerg, this is going to be very difficult. I hope I can figure it out along the way. I do, and also, I really hope I'm not getting 12 pull twice again, because that kind of ruins the whole Proxy Nexus thing. Though I did enjoy trying to build a Nexus in the Zerg's base just for it to get killed by Zerglings. That was definitely the highlight of the show so far. Now, I'm just going to build a gateway here. I think the thing I want to do is maybe go for 2 gateways, pump out adepts, and then... Okay, hey, there's a hatchery. Let's freaking go, guys. I want to make 2 gateways, pump out adepts. I guess I could chrono my Nexus ones. And then maybe I can get batteries here. I feel like this is a very outdated strategy. The most worrying part about this is that if you build buildings here, they would just die to the Zerglings pretty much, right? But I'm going to try build batteries there and then get a Nexus for the battery overcharge. That is the plan here. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's a good plan, but it is a plan. And that is, you know, what we'll have to be content with for now. I didn't see his spawning pool yet, actually. For a second, I thought he might be going for some kind of crazy 3 hatch before pool stuff. Let me just check again. Now, against Zerg, I think you usually have a good amount of time before you have to be worried. Yeah, there you go. The spawning pool is not even halfway done yet. He does have a gas. Does he have another... hatchery down or not? Like, this is the thing. When I'm not playing my main race, which is Terran, it can get pretty confusing on the timings. Now, I'm gonna start my pylon right here. I think it's barely out of range. Notice how... Oh, wait. Actually, I'm gonna cut workers, too. Notice how I didn't make a second gas. And this is because I really want to be able to afford both the Adepts and the Nexus. Now, I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm kind of worried that he sees this and sends 4 Zerglings, but we'll see. There we go. I almost have... I'm actually going to make a battery a little bit further back. I almost have my double chrono, I wanted to say. There we go. Now, how far do I... Oh, no, he found me. How far do I have to build the Nexus? I think I might as well build it here at this point, because he has seen this already. Okay, here we go. He is making a spine crawler, and now he sees my Nexus going down. He must be like, bro, are you okay? What are you doing? I mean, I'm playing on the NA server where it's on average 5 AM, so if they would think I'm drunk, I could really not blame them. That's all I can say. So my pro is found. Wait, actually, can the pro beat it with a battery? Oh, no, it's 4 Zerglings now. Definitely not. I mean, I can at least avoid dying for a little bit. That is a good start. Let's see. Oh, now with my 2 adepts, can I block it? Oh, that would have been a beautiful block if I got that. I'm also making stalkers now instead of adepts. You see, the spine is coming. Maybe I can actually go here. Like, adepts are really good against Zerglings, guys. So I can... Oh, that was actually a really good micro by him. Maybe I can actually kill these Zerglings. Let's see. Because he's using his queens and his spine to attack the Nexus, which I think is really funny. The Nexus, you wouldn't think it's that big of a threat, but I guess in the end it is. Let's make a couple batteries here. Oh, these adepts are gonna survive, which is great. There we go. We're in the main mineral line, and we get the block here, which is fantastic. Now, I do need to make another pylon for these, because else my batteries are gonna get depowered. Now, this is actually gonna be a little bit crazy, because he is targeting the Nexus, but I'm gonna have the battery overcharge. I think I can even overcharge this battery if I... Like, is that in reach? I'm not sure if it is in reach, actually. Okay, watch this. I can actually use it to heal the Nexus. That's gonna be really funny. There we go. The Nexus is being healed, so it's not gonna die anytime soon. Maybe I prefer it to heal these instead, though. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be very close. The Stalker is staying alive for an eternity. I didn't actually get the retarget there, but now I have 2 Zealots on the way. I'm gonna make a couple gateways here too. I need to keep in mind my batteries are all out of energy, guys. So even though it seems tempting to go for this... Oh wait, he's actually targeting the Nexus with everything. Maybe I can kill the spine crawler while he's doing that. Okay, the Nexus is gonna fall, but I think it did do its job because we stayed alive for much longer than we should, and now I have a couple more gateways on the way. This is slowly becoming the new craziest cheese I've ever done, I think, because I don't even Not even I can tell what's going on right now. Like, actually, what is this? What on earth is going on here? Now, I'm gonna be able to kill that spine crawler, which is super nice. Unless he has another transfuse. Let's see. Spine goes down. And now we got the battery. Look, there's another battery up. He's trying to kill my units, but he can't. I'm gonna get some more stalkers. Now, these are going to be slow warp-ins, which is unfortunate, but there's still some energy left on that battery. Let's try to micro this stalker back to the other battery safety. There we go. Okay. There's the other battery here on the top side. This stalker is going to die. Now my warp gate's finished, so now we're going to get fast warp-ins, which is going to help a lot. Oh, this stalker's going to die too. I'm not quite sure if we can stay alive here, guys. I'm really doing my best. But I did actually kill a bunch of drones. Let's remember that. I did kill a bunch of drones. So maybe he doesn't have that much behind this. No, oh wait, I got supply blocked. Crap. And I'm losing so many pylons here. It's kind of hard to keep track of everything, to be fair. Okay, here we go. He's trying to get on top of my stalker. Maybe I can get that queen. I mean, all the lings are gonna die here, which is nice. And unironically, I lost a zealot, which allows me to have supply to actually warp units, which is pretty great. Now, I think I'm gonna warp a couple sentries. There we go. As soon as that's finished. He does have a lot of transfuses, though. That's the scary part here, guys. That is a lot of freaking transfuses. Zealots are very good against spine crawlers, however. So I'm just gonna give it my best here. Maybe I can get a chrono boost on the gates. I don't really have money to warp stuff anyway. But I think I might as well try to get my warp-ins as fast as possible. We got another battery finishing soon. Okay, so now he has 4 spines. I think we have to be smart about this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep warping units here, but then I'm actually gonna go around to his main base. Because 4 spines, they are not gonna be broken. So notice how I'm pretending to keep this base alive, but in reality, I'm gonna be going for the natural here. Oh, I did lose that adept. That is unfortunate. I can shade these through as well. There we go. Okay, that's probably not gonna die because of the batteries. And now we're gonna walk past. Okay, the adept is still alive. Okay, let's just walk past into the base. Wait, maybe I can just walk in and force field the ramp. Maybe that's an idea. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get into the main base somehow. I really don't know how we actually got here. But we did get into the main base. Please don't die, Mr. Sentry. There we go. Let's start targeting all these workers over here. We'll get another force field up soon. I only want to use force fields when it's absolutely necessary. Gonna warp 2 more zealots here. Try to go for these drones. He does have a few Zerglings here as well. Yeah, oh, I need to be so careful for these. I cannot lose these sentries. He's trying his best. I could go for a force field. Not really liking that I had to do it, but it's gonna be okay. The trades are okay at least. Now he actually got on top of me though. I think that might be it for us, guys. Can I do anything to salvage this game? I could go for an expansion. Oh, man. I have to say, that was really cool defense by him, though. Like, I actually very much appreciated how he handled all of that. Like, making more and more spines, not giving up on the macro. I think it was actually fantastic. So I'm gonna make 1 zealot. Oh, I'm supply blocked now. Oh, God. This is... You know, I really didn't calculate it losing quite literally 100 pylons to freaking spines and Zerglings inside of the map. But anyway, I'm gonna try to go for a triple Nexus proxy. And maybe if I'm lucky enough, we can make something work. I mean, this supply block is very, very rough, though. And it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to survive her, but let's see. I'm not gonna give up until we really have to. You guys know me. So I guess I'll warp in 2 adepts. That's probably the best thing I can warp in here. Let's try to heal those gateways a little bit. Just so they can stay alive a little bit longer. This one is going to stay alive a decent amount. He might still be able to get it, though. Okay, so I'm going to hit him base here. Now I have a couple zealots here as well. Maybe I can snipe some drones. That would be the dream. Oh, he actually has everything here. 3 bases and 4 gas. Now, my only hope here is, guys, that I can chrono up 4 bases. And in the meantime, I guess maybe go for, like, some Stargates or something and hope he's going for Mutas. Like, there are, you know... a few things that you can get very lucky with. If I go for Mass Phoenix and my opponent is going for Mutalisk, that could be something that can bring me back into the game. Like, I know I really need a lot of luck. I need to play super well. But yeah, I might as well give it a shot, right? I do have a lot of Chrono Boost energy. I could have been better at spending that. He found my hidden base as well. I mean, obviously, he did see the probe leave for a little bit at some point. And I think... let's see. Yeah, I got my pylon over here. Let's see if I can get into his base, maybe. Go for a double Stargate. I mean, I don't think this base is gonna survive at all. I don't really like the idea of canceling it, though. Okay, I just threw away that adept for free. Very well done by me. Let's see. Should I keep that? Oh, actually, I don't have a single gateway. I was gonna say, I'll warp it to adepts and I'll go there, but I quite literally do not have a single gateway. Okay, that is slightly unfortunate, I guess you could say. I mean, I'm making one gateway now. It's really funny. If he attacked me with anything, by the way, I would have died. But I think he's just trying to macro up here. Now I'm just gonna try and get +1 air. Maybe I could get like a forge or something. It really feels messed up that I have a full wall here, by the way. But I guess I can kill the battery at some point. And that would be pretty nice. If I was him, I would probably go for a Nidus. But to be fair, I don't think I can really stop the Nidus, even if I made units to counter them. And that's why I'm gonna just ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. Like, I know it sounds like a crazy approach. Oh, I need an Oracle. Crap. He did actually go for the attack after all. He realized I quite literally had nothing. That is unfortunate. Can I reset battery? Oh, the battery is in range, but I don't have energy for a battery overcharge, unfortunately. Let's see, I'm gonna have to do some magical rewalling here, I'm afraid. Oh no, he actually got in here, maybe? Ah, no, he did get in. He didn't realize it at first, but he did. I have my Oracle on the way, but I think that's going to be a GG. Well played to my opponent. Yeah, very well played, babe. If you look at the supplies, there was obviously no hope. And I do have to say, guys, I felt like my strategy wasn't that bad, but my opponent defended super well here. I feel like if there's something I can do to actually make this work the next time. Perhaps get my gateways a little bit faster. Or maybe I should just spam batteries even harder, kind of anticipating them to break it. Because I felt like he was just going to defend, but then he ended up really going for it. Anyway, really well done by him. Let's go for game number 2. Alright, we got a Terran player this time. Okay, should we go for another battery overcharge rush? I also had another idea against Terran. I do feel like maybe I'm going a little bit too ham on these. But I had an idea where I would just build a Nexus in the middle of their base. And I feel like I've seen someone do this before. Maybe even against me. I do have to admit it was unsuccessful, but I remember someone building a Nexus in the middle of my base, then just chrono boosting like 2 or 3 Zealots, and then recalling the Zealots in my base together with their workers. And if you're like not super good at like Reaper Micro buying time and stuff, then it can actually be pretty terrifying. Or maybe if you go for a Marine first instead of a Reaper, it could also be pretty scary. Now, what I've learned is that everyone makes Cyclones against Protoss, so I guess if they go all the way for a Cyclone, we're also going to be alright with it. I'm going to make a gateway. I'm not even sure if I should make a gas for this strategy. Let's just check what our Terran buddy is up to here first. And then I should probably get a gas. There's nothing here. Okay, yeah, that is interesting. He has no gas. And he has no barracks. Okay, well, I guess we'll make a gas then. This kind of looks like we're getting proxy 2 racks, I have to say. But he does have a decent amount of workers. Like, it's not like he's super poor. What's he gonna do with this one? I mean, maybe he wasn't expecting me to scout this fast. Where did that worker go? A command center. Huh. Okay. Is this... Dude, my brain is so confused right now. Like, this is not normal. A CC into a barracks. Right. That's why he had so many workers. Okay. Very interesting. Now, I'm just gonna build a Nexus, like, right here. And then this could actually be a really good counter to what he's doing on accident, you know. Because he's gonna have no Marines. He's not even gonna have a Reaper this time. And I'm gonna freaking recall probes and Zealots into his base. One thing I need to be very careful with here, by the way, is that I could recall it to his base, and then he could mine from the natural, because now he does actually have a natural. Another thing is also that he is going for a second barrack, so he will have a decent amount of Marines. I could make a Cybercore, make a battery in his base too, even without having gas. That's probably a pretty cool strategy. I should go for that. Let's see. So there's a Marine coming out now. My Zealot is walking across very slowly, I have to say. I was expecting that to be a little bit faster. Now, how many probes should I actually recall? Realistically, it should be an absolute crap ton of probes, right? Like, what's gonna happen if it's not, you know, at least 15 probes in his base, I want to say. Let's see, Nexus is gonna finish pretty soon. He does have a bunker as well, which is kind of scary. Let's see if he can start doing some damage here. Can I get another Zealot out, or is it too greedy? I think we can barely get another Zealot out, actually. Wait, now he's going for the pool. Okay, we're just gonna go for it with, like, everything, honestly. Here we go, guys. This is... we're going for it 100%. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this? Who of you convinced me to do something this stupid, guys? Let's be honest. It must have been one of you. Oh, I really wish the Zealot was killing workers instead of fighting the bunker there. We're gonna kill another Marine. I mean, is this working or absolutely not? I don't even know at this point. He doesn't have a lot of workers left, but neither do I. Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. Oh, wait. I need to get out of here. Oh, man. I don't think it has worked. Guys, we are officially the dumbest for even trying this. What am I doing with my life? Oh, man. I know a lot of you like to see me win. I have to say, I find this absolutely fantastic. You know, even though we're obviously gonna lose this game, I did think it was pretty... Oh, wait, let's get a zap. There we go, a zap. Another one, maybe? Ah, wait, how's that alive? That's not legal. Okay, I'm gonna send my adept across. You know, a lot of his workers are low HP. He has no orbitals. I feel like we might actually be able to come back from this. I'm not even kidding, guys. There is a possibility that we can come back from this one, I think. Let's keep shading these adepts across. I do need more and more adepts. I'm just chrono boosting my probes like crazy. If he had orbital commands here, I would feel different about the situation. But here, I think we might actually be kind of okay. Let's see, let's shade that adept into his base. I need one more patch of gas here, actually. Do not make probes from that nexus, please. Here we go. Let's get a few workers. Can we get that one? And that one? And then we're gonna get out, maybe. I mean, if he's gonna let us keep running around like this, it's gonna be pretty nice. Okay, there we go. Wait, where did I even shade it? Oh, oops. That was not where I wanted to shade it, but okay, that's where I ended up. I'm gonna mine a little bit of gas here. I do need to expand at some point. Do I want to be... Oh, now... Oh, he's getting double orbital now. Yikes. His economy is gonna be off the charts pretty soon. Maybe... Oh, he's actually out here. I can shade into his base and kill so many workers. Ah, he did wall it off in time. That's unfortunate. With the reactor as well. Well done. How many units do I need to break his marine count is kind of what I'm wondering here. Gonna try to shade past again. I mean, maybe at some point he will, you know, let me in on accident. There we go, not this time. He's trying to come across the map. That does look like a bit of an opportunity for us. I'm really trying to figure out, my brain is working overtime, like how can we come back from this? Because his economy is now undoubtedly better. He got both the orbitals. And he has enough units to potentially even kill me. So what can I do to come back from this, right? He has mostly barracks. I feel like the obvious solution is to expand and go for maybe a robo. Let's try. 3 adepts can pick off adepts or marines one by one. Wait, he clicked on the adept. Oh, he's actually gonna lose all of these marines now. That is beautiful. I'm gonna cancel the next adept. Maybe I can bait him into microing as that one. There we go. Okay, every single marine dies. That is a really good start. And now I'm just gonna go for a robo. And I'm gonna make one of the units that I completely forgot about during all of these challenges. With Protoss, which is the Disruptor. Obviously, the Disruptor is going to be very fun to just blow up entire armies with, so that's what I'm going to go for. He scans my robot now. Does he have enough units to deal with these adepts at first hand? I don't think so. I actually evacuated his natural. That's really nice. Let's see what he has over here. Oh, he does have a decent amount of army, though, I have to admit. Like, that's really not a small army. Maybe if I get the low or the high HP adepts in front every time, I can deal with... Oh, yes, concussor shells, too. Okay, that's interesting. I do really need a battery at the front, by the way. I mean, I know I already killed his army. That's actually a blessing, by the way. If I didn't kill his army right there, he would just be able to steamroll me. But since he gave me so many marines, I might be able to stabilize with like a battery. Maybe like some sentries or something. You never know. I guess I'll just keep chrono boosting these workers. Okay, there we go. Man, his army is freaking huge, actually. That is terrifying. Maybe I should make an immortal as well to try and survive this one. Or a warp prism. I mean, those are both units that could really help me survive this. Let's see if he's moving out with the adept shades. Don't see an army yet. Oh yeah, he is actually moving out. Okay, that's rough. Should I go around? Is that smart or really stupid? It's either of them, guys. I don't know which one. It's either smart or absolutely ridiculously stupid. And hopefully we don't find it out the painful way. I'm gonna have one immortal. Yeah, the thing is, if he has stim, I don't know if there's anything we can do against it. Yeah, he did actually go for my base. Okay. I might have to make another battery in my main base, to be fair. Because he will kill my natural for sure. Let's try to do some damage. He actually rallied these on accident. Oh, he came back. Oh, perfect. I guess we were not ridiculously stupid after all. That is very nice to find out. Not really a fan of being ridiculously stupid. So now we have an immortal. I got a disruptor on the way. I should probably be chrono boosting that 100%. Now, is he gonna move out? He's not moving out yet. Okay. I could either get more disruptors or I could get a warp prism. I can also send this disruptor out on the map or keep it home. There's a bunch of decisions to be made right now. Let's see. I don't see his army here. Okay, I'm gonna make a second. Actually, I'm gonna make the warp prism. He sees my disruptor now. I actually wish I didn't show him that. That was a little bit unfortunate. Oh, cancel that. Oh, that was actually pretty close. Oh, I was pretty scared. I should get the warp prism speed upgrade as well. And then we're gonna get some amazing connections, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I'm not the best at using disruptors, to be fair. I remember the first time I tried to use them. Yeah, glad that wasn't on YouTube. Let's just put it that way. I'm just gonna keep chrono boosting these. I wonder what his counter is gonna be. Because on paper, if someone just makes bio with disruptors, you can, or a bio with medevacs, sorry, you can counter it by just spamming disruptors like crazy, right? But if they also get Vikings, then I would actually have to make a more proper army with stalkers or something like that. Now, I do have to admit, I did forget what the key of shooting the disruptor Nova was, so it's not going to be the smoothest attack ever. Let's see what he has. Oh my god, he has so much stuff, actually. It's pretty crazy. Okay, he's stimmed for it. I'll take that. That is just, you know, he's going to take some damage on his units from that. That's pretty nice. And now we have speed on the Prism as well, which is going to help me out. I think I should probably go for Colossus range here. Let's see what I can get. He stimmed again. He really is not excited about the idea of having these in his base. Yeah, his army is starting to look quite big here, guys. I'm pretty scared, not going to lie. I'm definitely pretty scared. What is this? Okay. I thought it was maybe another disruptor that I sent on accident. Ah, no. I wanted to drop it, but he already paid attention. I really thought he wasn't going to pay attention in time there. Okay, now is he making Vikings or is he making, you know, medevacs? That's actually pretty important here. If he's making Vikings, I probably don't even want to be making Colossus here, you know. That is the thing. He has been denying my damage pretty well so far. Oh, don't kill me, please. Let's get another pylon over here. I knew he was going to stim for that. Actually, his army is half dead, and I haven't even attacked it. That's pretty funny to look at. I should probably get my Blink. There we go. Blink is a very long upgrade, unfortunately. Hey, there we go. Ah! Hey, we got a few. No! Oh my god, there's the Vikings. I knew there were Vikings coming. Holy crap, that was very close. Okay. I'm just going to make batteries. I mean, my economy is actually not so bad, you know, at this point. I need to be really good at using these disruptors. And then there's going to be a chance. There's one rule, guys, for Terran gameplay that he might not be aware of here. Vikings are definitely a good counter to Warp Prisms and to Colossus. But you can't really afford to make Vikings early on too much. Like, his build is now a little bit ruined. And these are the kind of details I know because I'm mainly a Terran player, right? His build is now a little bit ruined just because he's making Vikings very fast. And that could be okay for me. Like, armies are just not that strong if they don't have a lot of medevac. Ooh, he's gonna go for a big drop. Maybe I can catch him if I'm lucky. I don't have Blink yet, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's see, where is he at? I think he might... Oh, here we go. Oh, he's actually gonna fly over. He's pretty crazy with it. Okay, I should probably do a recall here. Oh, I don't have a recall. Oh, that sucks. I did chrono boost with that one. Please finish. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I'm gonna try fire two at the same time. No, it didn't work. Oh, that sucks. I know it was desperate. I didn't really think I had another choice, to be fair. So I went for it anyway. Let's see. Get another Nova here, maybe. Oh, that's a really big one. Nice. I also have a shield battery here, which is nice. Okay. I do also have a battery here, which I could use. Seems like he's just gonna go away, though. Sucks that my... I was really desperate with that double Nova right there, or the double Nova in the main, but it actually didn't work out as I kind of imagined it would, but that's okay. We try and we learn. I'm gonna get charge as well. Yeah, I'll get a Templar Archives, why not? I'll try to play as solid of a game as possible. It's gonna be pretty hard, though. I have 0 observers. I can't even see what he's doing with his army. Let's see, can I maybe find it? Oh no, his army might be out, guys. Yeah, this is the problem. If you play without observers, it's so hard to play Protoss. I've had this problem before. Okay, at least he's coming back. That kind of looked like he F2'd as well, which is pretty nice. And he is running away. Okay, maybe I can get a really big hit. Oh my god, that was bigger than I expected, not gonna lie. Okay, there we go. Maybe another one. It's really hard to run away, by the way. If I can give you guys a tip, it's really better to just... If you're not gonna split very well, then you should probably just not run away from them. Now, wait, he still has 2 Vikings. I don't know where they are. I should recall this Prism, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm a little bit too YOLO for my own good. Or I didn't kill the Vikings at some point, right? No, I don't think I did. Now, I should probably get some spotter pylons here before I die to some random drops going into my base. That would be highly unfortunate, I guess you could say. Let's get a few Archons out. Ah, no! Okay. It's been so close so many times. It's actually getting a little bit worrisome here by control. Probably really could be doing a better job at this, but I mean, so far we are still alive, which is important. Yeah, I want to get some more spotter pylons. Ah, no, not this time. Okay, I mean, I don't think he wants to go for that, just saying. I mean, he's allowed to if he wants. Okay. Should I go for that myself? I'm very tempted to actually just go for that, to be fair. I know it might not be the best idea, but... My army does look very, very powerful here. Probably more powerful than his. Definitely more powerful than his, actually. Let's get a really fat hit. Oh, almost. Okay. I'll just make some more Colossus. I'll get a second Robo as well. Double upgrades on the way. Maybe start thinking about getting a fourth base. Oh, that was maybe not the smartest idea. Oh, I actually... Wait, that's actually very interesting. I didn't know that. The sentry... I was trying to box my disruptors, but the sentry goes above the disruptor. So that's why I actually couldn't fire my Nova there. That's good to know. Probably need to pay attention to that to the future, because as you guys know, watching my challenges, I don't actually really like hotkeying my units that much. Oh no, this is going to be very painful. There we go. Oh man. Absolute obliteration here. And I think, guys, somehow we have gotten the lead back in this game. After all that, after we were absolutely dead multiple times, we have managed to survive. And now I think we have the lead back, which sounds pretty crazy to say. Oh, I do need to install rapid fire actually here. Let's see. Yeah, he just doesn't have enough units. It's another one of those things, guys. I mean, I always feel bad when I play against Terran players because it seems so logical what he's doing. But Liberators is the same thing. You can't afford those early at all. I guess it's just big tips that I'm giving. But guys, make your medevacs. Liberators are for the late game. Vikings are when you get your fourth and you're very saturated on money. And right now, he made all those units too early. You could see the first 3 Liberators just had no impact at all. And this game was a really good comeback. And I have to say, I'm pretty happy to know that I can actually make these comebacks with Protoss too. Because I was starting to get worried after the start. The start was so terrible. I was like, oh no, we're gonna get stuck in diamond forever. But no, we got a dub on the board. It was a good comeback. Let's go for game number 3. Alright, game number 3 is against a random player. Guys, how am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to do against a random player? Playing against Dudu, that seems like it's Alpha X, but there was an I behind it, so I'm not sure what clan that actually is. Alright, I guess we'll just scout really early and be annoying and find out what we're supposed to do. Now, I feel like so far, our strategies against both Zerg and Terran have looked very lackluster. I mean, maybe Proxy Nexus is just that bad, you know, against, you know, Terran and Zerg. Who knows? Maybe against Protoss as well, the higher levels, obviously. But I guess we can still improve a lot. If he's Protoss, we kind of know what to do. If he's Terran or Zerg, I guess we'll whip out another random battery overcharge rush until we can manage to make it happen. Now, first of all, I do need to know what race he is, so I'm just going to wall on the low ground. I think you can do that in every matchup, so that is probably the way you want to be playing against random as Protoss. Let's see. What is he going to be? He is a Zerg player. Okay, is he going to cheese us as well? Let's see. No, he's not going to cheese us, in fact. Now, how do we cheese him then? That's the question, you know. Because so far, like I said, it hasn't been too promising. I kind of would like to go for a similar strategy as I did last game. Or as I did in the first game, sorry, but just a little bit better. How I make it better, however, that I'm not 100% sure about. Like, keep in mind, he scouted us very fast in that game. Like, our Nexus got revealed almost instantly. And that did make it a lot harder. The Queen came out, the Lynx came out, and it definitely wasn't easy. Now, what am I supposed to do different now? I could maybe... It is actually not the worst idea ever. I could maybe just proxy a couple gateways first. So I actually have a decent amount of units and then go for the Nexus. Because the Nexus, it was so hard to defend. I do have to say, I absolutely loved game 1, the dynamic of that. Like me barely trying to scrape by against a bunch of stray Lynx and Queens and Spinecrawlers trying to kill my base. That was awesome. But maybe this is a little bit of a smarter approach, I guess you could say. I'm going to make an extra probe so I can send an extra probe across if I need it. Can I afford... I think I can afford 2 gateways already, right? Yeah, I'll just make them before the Adepts. I'll wall in the pylon a little bit like this. And then I got my double Chrono Boost ready for my Adepts, so I'll get my Warp Gate going. Should I go for a second gas or not? That I'm not 100% sure about. There we go, let's get the double Chrono. Like, yeah, the thing is that the Zealots were... They were decent, but they were also not quite it. You know, maybe I would prefer having enough gas to warp in a ton of Adepts. All right, here we go. First pylon is down, and then that's going to be accompanied by a battery and inevitably a Nexus as well. Let's shade both those bad boys across the map. Now, my opponent's reaction last time was to make a Spinecrawler instantly. Oh, I'm so glad he's chasing the probe. You can barely kill that with Zerglings. It's actually very hard to do. There we go. It's quite hard to catch up to. Now, when is my Warp Gate going to finish? It's actually going to be a while, unfortunately. Let's see. Is there a Spinecrawler here too? Not yet, actually. Okay, he's making a Spinecrawler now. I'm just going to keep making Adepts, I think. There we go. If he wants to attack this with his Queen, that's fine with me. I'm going to get more and more units across. There we go. He does have a bunch of Queens now. That's going to be harder and harder to deal with. And after this is when I'm going to be starting the Nexus. So I'm basically doing the same thing as in the first game, but just like a little bit delayed. The Nexus should probably be behind everything. He needs to keep in mind, you cannot really kill these with just slow Zerglings. Like, this is going to be very inefficient. Loses a lot of Zerg. I should have canceled that, by the way. That's totally my bad. But that's going to be quite inefficient for him. And now the Nexus is going to come down. There we go. Followed by another battery, of course. Let's see if I can get a chrono boost on the warp gate. There we go. And I guess I'll make... He's already trying to push it as well. Kind of similar to what the last Zerg did. So I'll start making the batteries behind. Let's see if I can shade into the main. Let's see how that goes. I'll make another pylon. Actually, I'll make a pylon here to power this. No, I need to cancel though. I almost forgot to cancel them straight up. Like, that would have been a disaster. Now, Adepts do have a very hard time killing a Nexus here, as you guys can see. This is not going to be easy at all. Let me make another pylon. Oh, that's actually... No, I need this probe out. I'm going to make another pylon here. And... Oh, actually, the pylon is finished. So now you know, I was only looking at the supply, but the batteries are also here. Now, these Adepts are not gonna die because of the battery. And then as soon as they run out of energy, I'm gonna have a battery overcharge, I think, to be able to pop off with them. Because I imagine he wants to keep this spine alive. This is mostly a fake shade, but I accidentally clicked it back into my own base. So, or into my own army, so I didn't really get to bait him with it. Let's see. Can I make a... I'm gonna make a battery really close here. I do think I have a lot of army already. Now he's gonna go for it, and then I'm instantly gonna activate the battery overcharge. Look at that battery overcharge. Those units are not gonna die at all. Look at that battery overcharge just pop off. He tried to break it. It was exactly what I predicted, but the battery overcharge came in super clutch, and now I think he's gonna be screwed. Can we get that queen? Barely survives through a transfuse, and I think this Nexus with the battery overcharge has, you know, provided us with a one-sided enough battle that we can now push through and kill the remainders of what he has. It's also really nice that I can make another probe, by the way. I've been so worried about losing, like, my probe, and then I can't make batteries, but now it's finished. I can actually make them, and there we go. The strategy has worked, and it looked a lot better here. I do have to admit, you know, my opponent did have 1,100 minerals. He had 3 hatch. I didn't notice this is the entire game. Holy crap, that is... shockingly poor minimap awareness. Okay, my gateways were here. I walked past it. I didn't even notice this base the entire game. Did he notice it? He has a bunch of Zerglings AFK standing here. Anyway, the strategy worked. We can make it better next time. Make it even better. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all for the next one. Adios.